Saturday, August 25th. 2006 Chevy Tahoe rear brake line replacement. Second video, part 2. There's our helper. Good morning, buddy. He just has to be with Daddy. Within 5 feet, he's content. I got my stainless steel brake lines in from Dorman, from Summit Racing. And this is how they come in the package. These are the 2 rear brake lines that I'm replacing, and you can see how they're bent. They have stickers on them. Straighten between stickers. So these 2 stickers here, I'll straighten this out nice and easy with both hands, trying not to kink it. Got 2 stickers up here, one here, one here, same thing. I wanted to run over a couple things. These are crow's feet, and I have the 9/16 on my ratchet. I'm going to show you under there how you can use a crow's foot on the top lines of the brake modulator valve, the active brake control modulator valve. And also, I just wanted to show you there's some other tools out there. These are 12-point crow's feet, and I actually have that one underneath that I'm going to show you in a minute. And these are flare wrench, flare style crow's feet. So I can take this, and it fits right over the line and right on that fitting. And I can turn it. Now this fitting's coming out of this aluminum modulator valve. It's coming out tight. It's not really getting loose, so you'll have to bring your patience with you. See this clip on this wire? Just take your screwdriver and pry that apart. Pop that line out there. There, we got that out of the way. I can see my line now. So the lines cross. That line I'm taking off is actually in the bottom here, but this is the line I'm taking off. So I'm getting it out of my holder. Well, I had said that I'm going to take these lines out separately. They run so close together, I think I'm just going to take them out together. I got them out of the holders. I undid this clip on this wire. I wanted to show how I undo these clips. So here's a clip on a wire. Just get your screwdriver in the tab where they look like they separate. Pop them apart. Pop that out. Now you got those out of your way. Okay, I'm going to take this other line off. It's hard to do around this camera, but I'll try. It's kind of hard with a stubby wrench, but these back ones on the rear here, they come undone easier than that aluminum. brake modulator valve. I can unscrew this one right away. The steel on steel let loose of it. The steel on aluminum holds on to it up front. Flare wrench up here, and I got a bite on it, so I'm going to try to break this loose while you are watching. Alright. We got that broke loose. See if I can get another bite. It's not likely. This is 6-point, this flare wrench. Once you get a bite, it's hard. I can try to turn it over. Okay, I got a bite right there. Alright, that's good. It don't turn very much. The main thing is, with this flare wrench, it grabs more sides and you won't strip off hard to turn flare nuts, okay? So I did what I could. I got my arm up by the step bar on the outside of the frame. Got it over. I wanted to show you a little bit of the crow's foot. I didn't show much of it. Here is the crow's foot. I got the line out of the way. Oh shoot. Got the line out of the way. And here's the crow's foot. I can get it on. You can only turn it till it hits the wrench. So I can get the crow's foot over here. Turn it, ratchet a little bit, turn it. That's what I wanted to show you. The crow's feet can get in real tight. Here's my stubby wrench. Like I said, it comes out kind of tough all the way out of this aluminum block, but the main thing is we got it broke loose. I'm going to go ahead and take this line out. I have colored tie wraps I use for marking wires, hydraulic lines, hydraulic valves. When I tear something apart with multiple hoses going to it, I color code my fittings and hoses, and then when I go back together, I have no guesswork. I go right together. So I wanted to share this. I put an orange tie wrap around the right rear brake line, and I marked on the modulator valve where it goes. So I'll show you that on the line. I have the orange tie strap on that line on the right rear. And I'll just bring it over here. And I have it on the rubber hose side. That way you know that this line, this is the orange line. It runs on top all the way to the front. But this way you don't mess them up at all. You see that line I pushed up out of the way with the orange tie strap on it? It goes in that hole right there. I do have the left rear loose. So up on top of this frame rail. Oh man. You got clips down there and you can't see it from here. But these brake lines run in clips down the frame. Not that gray one, but you can see a clip right there. Here I am at the back. You got clips all along. And here's a clip. The brake lines go right there. The brake lines go right there. And this clip comes up. And these are kind of a pain. See that clip goes in there? that clips in there. Okay, I have my brake lines loose out of all the clips, and these are my back ones. You got to get them underneath the gas fill hose. Out of the body here. Okay, I decided to take this clamp out. It wasn't really tight. It's a 13 millimeter. It's for the gas fill line. I'm gonna take this out. Hard to work through the camera. All right. Put that back in there so I don't lose it. Okay, so I got this gas fill line up. And this will allow me to get these little boogers out of here. Pass that gas line. There we go. Sheesh. Alright. Now, I have them lines hanging there. And you see, after all that tugging and prying, if you don't mark your lines, you can get pretty messed up on these. That gray clip and that gray clip, and that gave me some room on this wire. So my problem is I'm working by myself and my 90-degree front fittings are caught up there, so I'm going to go down there and try to get them caught in the frame there. Okay. Alright, I'm back at the back because I got the front ones. I want to show you, that's up towards the passenger driver's door. See how wet that is? That's where my brake lines blew. Those were in a holder, a plastic holder like this, and that's where they rusted, where all the dirt and corrosion sat. I got them halfway out. You can see back here, coming out the back of the wheel well. Okay, I got the lines out and laying on the ground here. You can see the orange tie wrap. This is my, I believe I said right rear, the orange tie wrap. It sits in the farthest left driver's side hole in the front brake valve. And it runs, they crisscross, and then it runs back here, and they sit like this back there. So that's the right rear, and the one without is the left. But that's how they sit in the truck. So I'm going to get my new brake lines out and lay them next to it. You can see my new brake line, one of them, laying next to it. You can see it's bent pretty good. It's matches right up with the factory.